I can't even respond. At age 8, so I'm responding all over. Restart. I'm so done. Oh, I didn't even realize. I thought you meant like your base, as in. I was fighting one of the guys and then you. I can't talk. I'm talking. I didn't just. I just showed you. If you were immortal, what would you do?
I would not want to be immortal.
I would.
I wouldn't. Because what's the extent of the immortality? Like, as long as humans are around, or as long as everything's around? Because if it's as long as anything is around, I would not want that.
Jack, I'm going to your location.
I kind of want to be immortal, but I also want to stay, like, pass on with my family.
And like any wish can be twisted. One of the stories I wrote, the plot was driven forward by basically a girl who was basically the stereotypical cardboard cutout, so normal. Basically, I wish my life was exactly how I wanted it to be. Thinking she was getting the person giving the wish, because like if I wish for my life exactly how I want it to be, then they can't twist their wish to fit their desires, or I will regret this wish. Turns out they do. Because here's the thing, what if you don't know what you want? What if your opinions change?
Yeah.
Then looking back on your deathbed, you're like, wow, I may have wanted that when I was 7, but now that I'm...
But hold on, if you don't know what you want, will it change, like, let's say you want this one thing when I'm 7 years old, and then when you're 26, you change your mind. Won't the world change into what you
No, because he can't rip the space-time. Like the way it happened in the book I wrote was basically like this. She basically saves a little kid from drowning. The little kid drowning is actually they're demons, but they pretend to be a guardian angel. Saying like, because you're proving something worthy, you have a grant to a single death. And she basically is fed up with her boring ho-hum everyday existence. So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna make my life interesting. Yeah. I wish my life was exactly how I wanted it. So she goes through her life, and whatever she wants just kind of happens. And here's the thing: she doesn't exactly know what she wants. She never really put that much thought into every single detail. And as she gets older, obviously her opinions change because she's still a teen. So in her 90s, she's on her deathbed. She was a good, long, successful, fulfilling life, and she's basically looking back on it as she lays dying. She's like, "This life was great. Thank you so much." But looking back on it, there were some things that I wish I could have done differently. It wasn't exactly how I wanted it to be. And so what they do is they basically reset time back to the moment of her birth, except she keeps the memories of her first life. So that way she can build and improve upon them.
Wait, that's like the actual.
This is something I wrote.
Really?
Yeah.
I want that life.
Well, no, but here's what happens. Second life goes on. She tries to improve.
Dude, what are you doing?
She tries to make things different. Same thing happens when she's on her deathbed. So the third life happens. And it just keeps repeating, but she keeps the memories of her.
Dude, why? Who's salty feet? It's so weird.
No, seriously, I actually want that life because if I just change what I want, I could always get what I want.
But as time goes on, think about it.
I need help.
Your brain's not meant to hold that much knowledge. Imagine having 5
Or X sucks.
When you're 5 years old. Well,
Okay, so if the human get old, that much older.
Well, basically, she starts going insane because she doesn't know what goes on. Because as her life changes, the action she chooses to make her life the way she wants it causes other people to change too. And she starts forgetting like which which personality goes with which life. Like this person may have been one way in this life, now they're a different way, and she has a hard time remembering that as the lives keep piling up.
But like,
And eventually she gets bored because she's basically repeating the same life over and over again, slightly changing things to try to make it a perfect life. So eventually she just gets bored. And so
my personality, my thing,
absolute power ups, absolutely.
yeah, I want that dream because let's say I want it to I date to be 2000 and
Oh, it's not like she can control time or make things the way she wants. Like she has to work for it. It's just like she basically has to fail safe if the life is not how she wants it. It's not like she's an all-powerful goddess. She's basically a human whose life goes the way she wants it to. But because her opinions change, because she does things she regrets as a human person, because she's not perfect and human, then things that she looks back on that she may have wanted at the time don't look so good in hindsight, and thus it has to restart because of that. But because she keeps her memories, time is basically in a never-ending loop of this girl's life. And it just gets worse and worse because she has so much mental strain from having all these lives of memories on her. And eventually she gets bored and starts screwing with things just to mess with it. Eventually she thinks the problem is her friends. So she's like, well, I want my friends to keep their memories. So, and then their friends start going crazy too.
what I will actually like that because if I get what I want, that's okay. But I also will always be with my family, and I can always meet new people.
I mean, you're right, there's a lot of good in the wish. It's just, the thing is, the human mind is a fickle thing, is the point of it. So what you may have wanted one time, when you look back on it, on your deathbed, if you didn't want that thing, time is just gonna repeat. And you're gonna have your entire life's worth of memories in you as a baby. And that's like going to cause a lot of undue pressure as you get older and repeat the same life, only slightly different over and over again.
Yeah, for me, I don't know why I would like that way.
Well, things get worse from there. But this is a book I wrote. It came from like we were talking about wishes.
Oh, well, one of your books you wrote.
Yeah, and like there was like a wish that I wrote a book on this premise. Basically, anytime someone makes a wish in fiction, it always gets twisted if it don't desire or they regret it.
Right.
This girl thinks she's gaming the system, but being like, well, I wish my life was exactly how I wanted it. And it still doesn't work.
Because if you think you want it, is it really always what you want?
Yeah, because
Right.
for the two reasons I said. One, what you may have wanted when you were 7, looking back on it as an adult, you're going to be like, wow, that was stupid. Why did I wish for that?
Well, this is only the 2 reasons. I will like that technically. I'll still be immortal. The second reason, I would still get to be with my family always.
Okay. I mean, yes, there's definitely a lot of
So
positives.
those 2 wishes I really want will always be there. Like, I will still have that.
But, well, things unfortunately get worse because as she lives her life, her same life again and again with just different variations, she obviously goes crazy, having many lives worth of memories.
Yeah, but like,
And
if
sorry, it's okay. And eventually, and like things quickly start going wrong. Like there's so many combinations and ways that life could
You see what
go
I said?
that it just keeps repeating until time eventually just collapses.
let's say, I know, but hold on.
Oh, that's scary.
I wish I could control time. Let's say I said what you.
Well, they can only make one wish.
No, I know. I wish life is how I. So the first wish, life is how I want it to be. I want to control time. I
See,
can
that's
control
a
time.
hard wish to wish what you want to be because every wish you make is how you want it to be right now.
That's not what
10 minutes from now, you may think, oh my gosh, no, that's not how I really wanted it because now I'm seeing the results.
But you
What
can't
I
undo
wanted.
it.
Right, you can't undo it.
Well,
So
the only way
wish-
to undo it is to live out your whole life, then go back to it.
Right, so every wish you make has a different outcome.
essentially it's essentially this is what happened. This was in the reality show that I wrote because I made it like progressively darker and now it's like we're like basically the reality show is transcend their own reality show. Like it started simple, the characters having tragic backstories. Then it became greater in scope and greater in scope. And so we're at this point we're like, hey, the universe, there's just one if you your life resets one more time will just stop working from so much stress of repeating the same thing.
I can see what you're crazy.
For the following students, please report to the
I
office.
will like that.
Agent
I
Stephen,
wish
is there
basically whatever I want of my life
Philip
is.
Kirsten, please report to the office.
I'm AFK for a long time.
I mean, yeah, you could. But you
Because
can't-
I'm AFK,
you can't
so can
do
I
bad
use
decisions.
this
Well, what
trigger?
he's saying about 5 weeks.
Don't you have one?
And this is
No.
My phone was like at 1%, dude.
It is?
Let's say
Yeah, I just plugged it in.
something happened and you probably realized it wasn't to lead to what's going on now.
And then you can't take it back.
Right, now you can't change it, now you're stuck with this now. Because of what you wanted then.
Yeah,
Even as a kid, wants to throw a ball across the room and hit the lamp. They want to.
Until the lamp breaks.
Until the lamp breaks, then it's like, because they don't understand the consequences, so
Yeah,
now.
that's what I was going to say. I'll have consequences, but the world will reset and change it to whatever I want again.
Okay, but are you saying it resets immediately?
No, not immediately.
Because that's half to my story. It doesn't reset immediately. It resets after they live their full life, and that causes them to go crazy because they're living the same life again and again.
Like, I'll think if I want my life how I want it
Why is
to be,
everybody like taking
I
the
think
chargers?
my life, I control everything then. Because,
Here, you can have this one.
But yeah, I guess that is a fair point, but that's not the scope I was
It
going
was
for.
right there.
yeah, I'm just saying, in
In
real
your ideal
life,
world, it would be like omnipotent.
yeah, I will be basically the god of
Here's
everything.
one right here,
Because
too.
this girl doesn't want to be a god. She just wants her life to be easy.
Yeah, I was just saying, I want my life to be what I want it to be. Then I can do whatever I want.
Well, that's what she wished for too. She just, doesn't want to be a goddess. Like, that's the one thing she does know, certainly. She still wants to stay human.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
close my
like,
laptop. I'm being serious.
yeah, I would really like that life.
Wait, are you still on the game?
Change my
Yeah. I'll watch it
personality,
over
whatever
for
I want
Alright,
to
I'm
do.
gonna stare at it.
Just in one life and go to the next one. Like, guess what? If you don't actually go through the same life over and over.
Yeah, you're right. You don't. It's not the same life, but it's not so much that it's the same life that causes her to go crazy. It's that she has so much knowledge and
Yeah.
so much
How do you do
memory
a
that
presentation?
it's like hard to keep track.
Yeah, let's say I made that
I mean,
wish
actually,
in 2019. No, in 19.
Hey, I'll be right back, mister.
Are you going
wish
across the hall?
for it to be 2027 or something. And then I'll be at that time born.
Okay. It's like a little more complicated. Like I made some rules to prevent it from completely gaming the system.
Yeah.
Like the way the wish works in my universe was basically like you don't basically anytime you're dissatisfied you start your life over and it's the same. You can't time travel. You can't do